Hello guys, how are you today? And welcome to the second episode of my guide on how to beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma in very hard difficulty. Right now, at the start of the chapter, we are going to head all the way back to go to our village that is under attack. Now that we have beaten the chapter 1, you will see that the game is going to feel way easier on these chapters, as I told you before. You can run with no worries since in this area there won't be any enemies left. That's right, no more of those annoying ninjas from the last chapter for a long while. Now the enemies are going to be way easier to beat and to deal with, and not only that, but also here after we leave this area, going to our village, we are going to get finally our first nimble. As you already know, this is very important, and especially in this difficulty, nimbles will be crucial for our playthrough. So here we kill all these bats, one by one with the shurikens, and we get the art of the fire wheels. Also, remember that here, after we use this kinda type of elevator, I guess, I don't know, remember to jump backwards for a hidden chest with a small potion. Here it is, small potion, and then on this chest over here for the legendary smoke bombs. And I mean, I call them legendary because no one that I have ever seen playing this game actually uses them. I mean, don't worry, if you are interested or like to use them, I will show you how to in the next chapter. But yeah, I am also one of those players that never uses them, even when they can actually be really useful. Now in this chapter we're going to fight against these samurai ninjas, really easy enemies to defeat. I mean, compared to those ninjas from the last chapters, these guys are a complete piece of cake. They do have a very strong defense, but we can break it and kill them with no problems with the combo XYY. With that, you will always leave them lying on the ground to just finish them with another Y. Here we can charge our ultimate technique to insta-kill some of them. Remember that every time you have the chance to use the ultimate ability, just do it. We need to farm that yellow essence as much as we can. Also here you can see that they are really easy to kill. You only need to be always blocking as always. Roll to one side and then hit them with the SYY combo, the one that I used there, or the other one that I am using right now, which is S and then we press Y. You also could technically just skip these enemies, but I really don't suggest you to do so because I mean they are really easy to kill, and we can farm a little bit of yellow essence for the future. Especially we will need it for the next chapter, where we are going to need a good amount of money because we probably are going to need to buy some potions for one fight. But you will see in the next chapter. So now we go over here and there it is, our first checkpoint of this chapter. But before that we will go back over here to get this hidden chest that contains a life of the gods. There we go. Also, I forgot about another hidden chest on this area, that it is behind that waterfall, that one right there. It is, you just have to run over the water to the waterfall and you will see it. I think it has like a big potion, so it is really important that you get it. I completely forgot about it, so I'm sorry, that's my bad. Again, here remember, as I told you before, or the last chapter, to use as many save slots as you can. We have 30 of them, so if you can just use all of them, just do it. So in any case we get hard stock in the future because we have no potions or whatever. We have all these backup save files to go to and start from there again instead of just killing the run completely. Also there, I couldn't get that chest because since I didn't use any potions the last chapter, I am very full. If that also happens to you, don't worry about it, because the good thing about this is that later in the game we will be back here in this place and all those potions that we can't grab right now are going to be here for the later chapters to get them. Now, these samurai ninjas are exactly the same as the ones on the easier difficulties. Of course they deal more damage and have more HP, but they have the same combos and everything. But as you can see, these, I guess, mages or wizards, or I don't know how to call them, but they are actually different and they now shoot like 100 of those spirit bombs. but they're easy to dodge. You can either roll jump to one side or block and then roll, and they should never hit you. Just like that. And the good thing about them is that they almost always will give you blue essence or nimbus like he did there, which are also very useful to get our ultimate technique. There we go. Now that we killed them, we can go over here where this body is to get another small potion. There we go, that one right there. And then if you go over here, all the way down here, we can grab the little statue head. This one right here. There we go. And with this, we can go back and put it on here in the statue to get another Life of the Gods. Really important. Also, if you are full HP or near full after the fight, remember that you can always go back and save again. Okay. So in case you die before getting to the next checkpoint, you will respawn with all this HP and will have to do this fight again. Now that we get our bow and also testosterone over the sky for holding a Jenny for a second, we go downstairs and here we have another small potion, and here it is, our first shop in the game. So right now we really don't need potions and there is nothing else to buy except for the armlets. So I personally always buy the armlet of the sun, but I have seen a lot of players getting the armlet of the moon instead. I don't really know if one is way better than other or more efficient, but I guess it only depends on our playstyle. For me, I always get the armlet of the sun because in chapter 3 specifically, it will help us so much against the enemies. I'm telling you, it will make every fight of that chapter way easier. I will show you why in the next video. Now after we pass this door, we are going to fight these enemies, and an important tip for this fight is that you can always use your Nimpo here. If you have it, just use it because it will be for free. And also do not use any potion here. I mean, this is a pretty easy fight. We also have some walls, as you can see. You can just wall jump as always, or just kill them normally. They are pretty easy, and also they sometimes drop Nimpo, so you can spam Nimpo and run at them and kill them. It is a pretty easy fight, and I'm telling you all of this because I mean, at the end of this fight you will also be full HP no matter what. I'll show you why in a second. After I kill all these enemies, I mean, man, they really feel like they are a lot more. I mean, compared to the hard playthrough that I played before, they really feel like they are a lot more. The good thing is obviously these mages give you HP, you know, blue essence and also red essence for the Nimpo. But yeah, they feel like a lot. I think this is the last enemy. Yes. So now that they are dead, you can go over here, interact with this body to get some arrows, and then if we stand around here and shoot those little circles or training dummies, I guess, you will see that here in a second. You shoot it and there we go. They will give us blue essence for free, so we will be full HP easily. And also the other ones, here as you can see, you need to be away from them, like far away. I am way too close here, so that's why they don't give me anything, but here I go back and there we go. Again, blue essence. This one gives you yellow essence, so I mean it is not that much, I mean, but it is better than nothing, of course. And also the other one below that one of the yellow essence will give you Nimbus, will give you the red essence So that is why I told you to use all your nimbos here, all the nimbo you can use, because at the end of the fight we will get all of it back basically. So it is no problem. So now in this area we are going to have a really long fight that I know it probably is scary for a lot of people, because killing these samurais that are riding the horses, it is hell for every single one of us in our first playthrough. And now that we are on very hard, they not only have more HP and do more damage, but they can also appear in groups of 3. But don't worry, I have the perfect strategy to make this fight extremely easy, and yeah, it is the one that you are seeing right now. For this area, we only need to stay right here and charge our ultimate until one of the horses get near us, so we can hit them, just like I did there. For some reason this is a really safe strat, since they seem to not be able to hit us with the bow when we're standing in that place. They will sometimes hit you like once or twice with the bow, but it almost never happens. That's why I told you in this fight maybe you could use one potion, maybe 2 at max, but I don't think you will need to, honestly. They almost never hit you. This is a really long fight, so I guess I can take this moment to also tell you guys that thank you so much for all the support on the videos, and that I am sorry that I can only upload a video like every 3 days. I'm trying my best to make videos as fast as possible, but you know, the work and all the stuff takes so much time on my days that it makes it really difficult. But at the same time, I wanted to ask you guys if that is a good period of time between videos, because I have noticed that of course you are also busy with your stuff, and that I guess a lot of you probably can't beat this level either in a moment because you need to go out or do something. So if you could tell me in the comments if you rather have a video every 3 days or every 2 days, I would really appreciate it, so I can try to get some more time to do them. Don't worry about me, okay? Just tell me what is best for you. I am really happy making these videos and helping you guys, so for me it really is no problem at all. I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, that is that. And damn, there are really a lot of enemies of this, a lot of horses. But yeah, as you can see, they always miss their arrows for some reason. I guess it is the angle or something, but they miss almost every single time. I think they only hit me one time, and it is because I didn't react to one horse coming near to me. I think you have to kill like 10, maybe 12, something like that. They are a lot, and if you try to kill them like the intended way, I guess, with the bows, it is almost impossible. I mean, you would need to have like god-like aim or something, because in the moment that you are aiming at them, they will hit you like 7 times, so it is really not the play. The only other way I think you can do this is by roll jumping over the place and using the auto aim of the bow, but I mean that would take us like half an hour just to clear this area. It takes so much time to do it that way. But at least the good thing is that this is the only time we will have to kill these enemies or have to fight against them, because I'm pretty sure this is the only time we'll have to fight these enemies. I think they don't respawn ever again in any chapter. These 2 should be the last ones remaining, so I'm finally gonna beat it. And I mean, yes, it is a really long and boring fight, I guess, but at least with this strategy we are going to be very safe. I think I haven't used a single potion in all this fight, so at least that is the good part about it, that we can beat it with no problem. This should be the last one, so we finally did it. There we go. And now the fire extinguishes and we can go to our checkpoint. As you can see, also we can't go back to get our potions, the potions that we had in the previous rooms, but don't worry, because in chapter I think 16 or 15 we will be back at the village and we will be able to get all those potions that we left. Here this the ninja have a big potion, and we also have the shop right here, but there is nothing really to buy. at this point we should have enough potions so we can save the money for the next chapter, where we're going to have a really good upgrades to buy. So now we can just save the game and prepare for the fight against Masakado, the boss fight of this chapter. By the way, you don't really need to check the graveyard yard. There is no items over there, so we can just go straight to this fight. So for this boss fight, what we want to do is, of course, focus the mages first. We want to kill them as soon as we can. The Flying Swallow is a really good attack to get near them and almost one-shot them, since they don't have that much HP. There we go, we kill them both. And the really good thing about them is that, as you can see, they almost always will drop you blue essence or red essence when they die. And not only this is good to heal us instead of using our potions, but it is also really important to insta charge our ultimate ability and kill Masakado with it. So here I'm going to kill these two mages real quick. There is one, there's another one. And now that the only enemy on the field is Masakado, we can look at him and charge our ultimate when he is away from us. There is no one else that can cancel our ultimate, so we can just wait for him to get near us, and we can hit him with all the combo and deal so much damage, as you could see. You can also use your Nimpo to kill the mages way easier, and also it does a lot of damage to Masakado. That is basically all the fight. You can, if you are really low, you could use the blue essence that the mages give you to heal. You can also use the auto aim of the bow to do some damage to Masakado. And as you can see, when all the mages are dead, it is really easy to just charge the ultimate and hit Masakado with that. Also, if you ever get the opportunity to hit him with the ultimate while also using your Nimpo, it is going to deal like almost half his HP bar. That is the most damage that we can deal in one combo. So now we kill him, but surprise, this might be new to a lot of players that have never tried this difficulty before, but yes, now Masakado don't just die with the horse, but he will stand up and fight you like a normal enemy. But do not be scared, even if he looks strong or dangerous, it really is one of those samurai ninjas, but I guess with a very expensive legendary skin. We only have to do an XYY combo, like I did there, that will leave him laying in the ground for us to attack him with another Y, and he will die in no time. There we go, just like that. Really easy to kill. Now here we get our Life of the Gods, and after we go through this big door over here, we can save again. We have another checkpoint. There it is. Now, if you are low HP after that fight like me, save with that HP and do not use any potions. I'll show you why in a second. Here I save. And that is because we are going to fight these enemies, and we will focus the mages again, of course, to get our HP bar all the way up with the blue essence that they will drop. This is a very nice tip that you can always use when you are near a checkpoint, because if we die, we are going to respawn right here and not lose that much time. But if we kill them and they heal us for free, then we can go back and save, and not only we won't have to kill them again in case we die, but we also be healed all the way to full HP without having to use one of our potions. So I mean, I guess this is a bad example because I played that fight really bad. I mean, but this final mage, I think he will give me a yellow essence, unfortunately. But let's say he give us a blue essence, we will be full HP, and then we can go save, and we will be extremely good. Remember to grab that big potion, and now we are getting to the temple. So now the fight inside this temple can be really annoying and stressful because of the fire explosion, but don't worry, I got you. You just have to go to this little place that is kinda hidden where this chest is, and kill all the enemies in this place. As you can see, they won't come at you at all at the same time, but like kinda one by one or by a few. And also you have some walls to do wall attacks. You can charge your ultimate. It is really simple to kill them in this place. And of course the most important thing is that those explosions that happen inside the temple will never hit you here. they don't appear never here, so it is just the perfect place to kill these enemies and farm some yellow essence, of course. Also, that chest that we saw right there, it is really important because it has another Life of the Gods. There we go. So yeah, that is basically all this level of this chapter. We killed these enemies and we basically just beat the chapter. So again, congratulations and thank you so much for watching. Don't leave the video yet, and because I'll tell you something in this fight against Doku. So as you all know, here you are supposed to die to him to go to the next chapter. So I mean, you can just go at him and let it kill you, so you get to the next chapter. But in my opinion, this is also a good way to practice this fight before we get to the chapter thing, I think, where we have to kill him. It is a really nice place to kind of practice, and remember that this is a very reactive fight. We basically want to wait for him to use that attack and dodge it, or to use his seeds attack combo. We dodge it or block it and then we hit him. So yeah, this is all the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all your comments and likes and everything. I really do, and subscriptions. So thank you so much for that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye.